Floating castles in the sky with waterfalls, amazing worlds between fantasy and reality. In the distant sky, where the mist harmonizes with the clouds and the earth fades into a distant memory, there exists a strange kingdom with floating castles rising toward the endless heavens. These castles, as if created from the dream itself, scatter across the clouds, seemingly watching the world from above, a miracle that the human mind can only imagine. Each floating castle is more than just a structure of stone and wood, it is a living being, fluttering in the air as if floating in a sea of light winds. Beside them, waterfalls of pure crystal clear water fall continuously toward the abyss, where no end is in sight. The floating castle, a legend brought to life in the sky. These floating castles are not merely architectural structures, they are masterpieces that combine art, technology, and magic. The architectural style of these castles is unlike anything seen on Earth. The towers blend with the clouds, twisting into spiral and awe-inspiring shapes, climbing the sky as though flying beyond the boundaries of time. The castles themselves are made from rare materials, possibly stones that shimmer like jewels or a wondrous metal that glitters under the blazing sun. The interior decorations range from ancient statues to modern art influenced by the spirit of nature. But the most magical feature of these castles is the waterfalls flowing from them, like silver threads stretching across the sky. Heavenly waterfalls, a path of light. When you gaze at the floating castles, you cannot ignore the waterfalls cascading from their edges. These waterfalls, which never cease, are unlike any waterfalls humans have ever known. The water, instead of falling downward, flows from the high peaks, descending through the air in a breathtaking manner, as though dancing gracefully, twisting toward the depths of the sky. The water sparkles at every moment like diamonds, appearing as silver lines shimmering in the air, while droplets of water scatter like gleaming pearls, forming their own rainbow. The movement of the waterfalls is not random, it seems as though there is a kind of harmony between the water flow and the movement of the winds. As if the sky itself participates in this celestial dance, with the winds blowing to help shape exciting water currents, swaying in harmony with the mist enveloping the castles. The floating city, where time meets space. When you enter these floating castles, you feel as though you have passed through a barrier between dimensions. Inside each castle, life pulses with an extraordinary motion, with strange scenes and soft, soothing sounds emanating from every corner of the place. The walls, with changing colors, make you feel as if you are in a world beyond the boundaries of time, where each step transports you to a different era. Sometimes, you see leaves scattered for no reason, and at other times, windows appear overlooking magnificent landscapes, as if the castle intersects with other realms that humans have never visited. The castle itself serves as a home or kingdom floating above the underworld. There are vast chambers filled with royal furniture and silk curtains that sway with the wind, while golden columns decorating the walls shimmer as if dusted with stardust. The chairs and tables in the rooms seem to be made of transparent material, as if crafted from the air itself. In the corners, you may find strange plants, some of which appear to have roots that touch the sky itself. Floating gardens, where nature blooms in the horizon. Each floating castle is characterized by a unique garden, filled with strange trees and plants that do not exist anywhere else on Earth. The flowers here bloom in unusual colors, emitting a strange fragrance that activates the senses. The trees, although deeply rooted, do not extend toward the earth but twist around the clouds, as if drawing their nourishment from the air. Exotic birds fly between the trees, and the movement of the wind harmonizes with the plant's movement, creating celestial music that forms a unique natural painting. Among these gardens, floating lakes appear, and the eye cannot discern whether they are floating in the air or if the sky is meeting them. The water is crystal clear, and you can see every detail of the sky reflected in it, as if you are floating in space. Journey to the floating castles, gateways to the sky. To reach these floating castles, one must find the correct gateway that leads to this heavenly realm. It is said that there are gates that open at specific times, appearing in the sky as a faint flash, only to suddenly disappear. The journey itself is not easy, the traveler must overcome the clouds that cover these castles and carve their way through the mist-covered horizon. Sometimes, the journey requires following the stars or celestial birds, which guide the traveler with precise steps toward the castle. Floating castles, worlds within worlds. Although the floating castles may seem like mere fantasy, they carry with them profound secrets that have yet to be revealed. They are symbols of the human dream, representing a place where ambition meets the aspiration to soar beyond earthly limits. Each castle holds within it secrets that only magic and wonder can unlock. The waterfalls flowing from the sky are not merely a natural sight, they embody H. The waterfalls flowing from the sky are not merely a natural sight, they embody hope and clarity at the heart of the world. With each waterfall that flows, and with each wind that blows, these castles reveal a new aspect of the sky's mysteries that humans rarely see. They are places only understood through imagination, yet they remain alive in the world of stories and legends.